The Eastern Cape is burning. What began as a united stand by South Africans has turned violent after a South African peaceful protester was allegedly stabbed by illegal Nigerians during a massive march against the controversial coronation of a Nigerian Igbo king. Hundreds of thousands of locals, supported by AmaZulu, who traveled all the way from KwaZulu-Natal to show solidarity, gathered alongside the 5 kings of the Eastern Cape to reject the installation of Chief Solomon Ogbonna Eziko as the King of East London. The protest was led by strong voices such as Usisi, Ujacinta Ngobese, and Insizwa Ungizwe Mkhulu, who are fighting for the South African sovereignty and against what they describe as the illegal imposition of foreign traditional leadership on South African soil. All 5 kings of the Eastern Cape were present and delivered powerful speeches. They openly called the illegal Igbo king a Ipara and declared that South Africa will not allow foreign monarchs to rule over its land or undermine its traditional authorities. The march was sparked by outrage after Nigerians shared videos of the illegal coronation on TikTok, which many South Africans viewed as deeply disrespectful and provocative. During the march, tensions boiled over into clashes between South African peaceful protesters and alleged illegal foreign nationals. According to eyewitnesses and local reports, a South African protester was stabbed by illegal Nigerians, and in a separate incident, an illegal Ethiopian national allegedly drove into the crowd, injuring at least one South African peaceful protester. And in retaliation, multiple vehicles were torched, shops were damaged, and police fired rubber bullets to disperse the angry crowd. The situation remains tense, with protesters regrouping at City Hall and threatening further action if their demands on the Igbos are not met. This violence is the latest chapter in growing resentment across the Eastern Cape over illegal immigration and the alleged involvement of some foreign nationals in drug dealing, human trafficking, and the perceived failure of authorities to control borders and protect local communities and businesses. There have been multiple videos circulating on social media showing illegal Nigerians threatening South Africans, with some openly boasting about their power and influence within the borders of the Republic of South Africa. And in addition, illegal Ethiopians have also come under fire, with reports and police seizures showing that they are armed to the teeth, including a rocket launcher that was recently confiscated by South African police. Moreover, many voices accuse illegal Ethiopians of selling poisonous and expired food in spaza shops that allegedly have led to the death of multiple children. And also, while Nigerians are frequently linked to various crimes, including drug dealing, human trafficking, and violent robberies, many South African voices have expressed strong support for the immediate expulsion of illegal foreign nationals, arguing that the government has allowed the situation to spiral out of control. In addition, there are also growing claims that the ANC in the Eastern Cape is in bed with illegal foreign nationals, which is why many feel these groups operate with impunity and appear untouchable. The Eastern Cape government and traditional leaders have distanced themselves from the Igbo king coronation, calling it unlawful and provocative. The stabbing and the hit and run have intensified emotions, with calls for immediate deportations of illegal immigrants, especially those involved in crime, growing louder on social media. At the same time, human rights groups warn against the generalizing of entire nationalities and risking full-scale xenophobic violence. The Eastern Cape, already one of South Africa's poorest provinces with extremely high unemployment, is now sitting on a dangerous powder of economic despair, anger, and ethnic tensions. How should South Africa respond to these challenges? Should illegal immigrants who commit crimes be deported immediately? Or is this simply xenophobia disguised as protests? The situation is still developing rapidly. Protests are continuing, and many fear that without swift and firm action from authorities, the Eastern Cape could see even more violent confrontations in the coming days and weeks. We will continue to monitor events in the Eastern Cape as the unrest spreads and tensions remain very high. What are your thoughts on the Eastern Cape protests? Do you support the united stand by AmaZulu and AmaXhosa kings against the Igbo king coronation? Or do you see it as dangerous xenophobia? Drop your comments below respectfully. No hate speech, no calls for violence. And remember, stay safe out there. Stay protected. For this is Dark Reality. Lastly, please like and subscribe for further updates.